All right, guys, welcome back to the Imaxit YouTube channel. JD here. I'm your host. Hope all is well with you guys and you're having a wonderful holidays. Yes, so we're here just to finish up on what we had started in terms of talking about Tarick Ximines and what we did yesterday in that tough stadium of Royal Antwerp. We wanted to talk about that. Oh, is it possible to get Tarick Ximines in the Cercle Brugge team? What would he need to really do? To be honest, yes, and then we have the update for Leon Baily. All right, because Leon Baily went up injured for Aston Villa. So those are the 2 points we are going to try and talk on today. Just a shorter version video, just as what we did before, maybe 30 minutes max, depending on how it goes. All right, so big up yourself, know yourself. Oh, all is well. Chevron Peart, massive respect. Thanks very much for being here. So, anyways, we talked on Mr. Ximines yesterday went to Cercle Brugge game and we saw a few things, but we are going to leave that for the next half and then we just go on the Leon Baily story. All right, so Leon Baily went down early on in the game for Aston Villa. Yes, and we have been checking to hear what the coach has had to say. He had confirmed that yes, it's an hamstring injury, and obviously, the hamstring injury will always be like a week and plus days at least. You understand me? Yes, and if you keep on having hamstring injuries over and over, sometimes they might give you an extended stay out of it, out of playing, just to make sure you're okay. All right. So we have some update here coming from the coach because, as you know, Aston Villa in a good position at this point. All right, but one thing is killing them. One thing is killing them is definitely injury. 30 games played, 47 points, and they're in sixth position in the Premier League at this point. So if they could pull off a few wins, they would be looking good. All right, so they have I fly Newcastle coming on after on the 15th. So 5 days from this, they're going to have Newcastle. And then after, they are going to have a tough Brentford outing on the 22nd. So spacing is there. If Leon Baily should make it back in a week or two time. All right, and then after that they have Aston Villa, Manchester United, Wolverhampton, Tottenham Hotspur, Liverpool, and Brighton. So they have a tough schedule ahead of them. So it does not look like it's a surety for them to stay in that spot still. But they could continue to fight hard, and you never may know. But they are gonna have two tough tests coming right after Aston Villa and Brentford. So look out for that, and that's the 15th and the 22nd. But anyways, they have given some injury update here. All right. They said Leon Baily. What about Leon Baily? And he told them about he was substituted in the game over the win over Forest. And Emery said yes, it's a hamstring injury, and said hopefully it's not a big injury. So you're still waiting on the full result to come in to know exactly what length. Obviously, we always told you guys it could be grade 1 or grade 2, and all of those grades kind of give you a different time date. But they said possible return at this point unknown. So he's still in the unknown category. But more likely, once it's in that little phase, more likely are not going to be featuring anytime, like anytime within the next match, like because it's a 15th. So I don't think they're going to try and pressure you when they know that you have a tough outing. So it's better they bring you back for the Brentford game rather than Newcastle game, because Newcastle is a team that maybe you weren't sure of even winning in the first place. The level of football Newcastle playing at this point. You get me? Yes. So that's what I'm seeing now. So update from Unai Emery, Leon Baily. Yes, it's an hamstring. So he confirms that, and depending on how bad the hamstring is, that will determine if he's going to be out for the season. Because let me give you some more additional updates here. The final day will be the 5th, the 28th of May. So that is the final day. So if you have certain grade that will advance over a month, more likely you might be out for the entire season. So it's a tough spot to be in. It's a tough spot to be in, to be honest. All right, so let me see how fast they and Baily could come back, but they have a tough spot ahead of them. If they can even reach the final, what I said, reach. If they could even keep themselves in the final six. All right, it's going to be tough because you have two teams. Liverpool looking good against Arsenal, played a game less behind them, and they are on 44. Brighton on 28 played, and they are on 46. So it's going to be tough for Aston Villa to even keep this position. All right, yes. So let's see, and they're playing teams in and around them. So Liam Baily, it is a hamstring confirmed, and they don't know when he's gonna come back because they're still waiting on the medical report to know what tear or what strain it is, so they could evaluate it properly. All right, so that's up for Liam Baily. Let me put the additional information on the screen so we can get to see it and we can have that convo. Thanks everyone for being here. Let me see if I can get the comments on the screen. Because we said we're not going to go a certain time, so we want to make sure we get everyone's comment out here. All right, so we have Chevon, big up yourself. DNA, big up yourself. Brian Mighty, big boss, we depending on you for the exclusive on the Chung contract situation in King. No, oh my God, until they text me about Chung, until they inform me about Chung, I have to research. All right, Bessas, how you doing, man? Massive respect. Something really wrong with Baily. Guys, you don't know the intensity football plays in Europe. I'm telling you, the intensity from Germany to England is not normal. Obviously, you saw that Erling Haaland left Dortmund and came over and did a good job with his injuries. All right, but remember, he has the luxury of playing a different style in the city system, so he could relax his muscles a lot more in that system, and he still had around 3 to 4 injury scares so far in one season. It's just because they dealt with it properly, hence why it did not show up even worse in terms of Erling Haaland situation. All right, so people, you need to be careful. The English league is not normal. All right, it is very tough. Big up yourself. So I don't think nothing is wrong with Liam Baily. It's just a tougher league than what he anticipated at first. All right, and that's why you have to evaluate and get the right persons around you to always keep you educated and informed so you can make the right decisions. Yeah, it also depends on the grade of the strain as well. Hopefully, it's not a grade 3 because it's a minimum of 8 to 12 weeks out. Yes. So if it's a grade 3, he's out for the rest of the season. 2 big games for Villa back to back. Yes, it is. Big up JD. Yes, I can't wait for Man United revenge on Aston Villa. Oh my God. Osh Puppy, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Best of luck to Baily. Yeah, man. Best of luck as soon as it finishes. All right. Yes. Hopefully it's a minor thing, and he might just be out for 1 game or 2 maximum, and he could come on to finish the season and have a strong push in the end. All right. Yes. So it's tough times for Villa. As what we said, they're going to have a lot of games back to back to back to back. All right. Anyways, let me move on to Cercle Brugge. Cercle Brugge. We talked about them the other day. Let me explain. We put up everything, the league and everything, so you could get to see it. All right. So this is the last game. No, why I put up Cercle Brugge, and I'm getting all sorts of madness. All right, this is Cercle Brugge, guys. We put up the last game they played. The last game they played right here. So this is the last game they played. All right. So I want to show you right here so you can get acquainted to what I'm actually talking about. Yes, it was an away game. The atmosphere we showed you, so you clearly saw it. It's a tough game. It is like, which other team I would say the situation is like? Milan. Liverpool, they have the same environment. Milan, Liverpool, the same environment they do have, to be honest. The same type of environment, Milan and Liverpool. That's what I saw with Royal Antwerp. Because it took me a while for me to look at the environment to say which one it would have mirrored you off. Yes, so that's the environment. So if you have gone to those locations, you would have known exactly what I'm talking about. All right. Yes. Guys, we are here, what, here 10 minutes and we have only 6 likes on the video. That is not good. I've read out a million comments. So if so, please do find the like button and share the video as well. All right. Yeah, man. Obviously we might not be doing a billion hours, but we are doing our thing, and it worked the respect and the time and the like button, because if that's the case, it's going to be even shrinked shorter if the likes not being respected. All right. Yes, it's even going to shrink shorter to 10 4 minutes videos. Yes, so yeah, man, do that as what we said. Yeah, so anyways, that we continue with Ximines now. Ximines situation. He was on the bench for the second consecutive game. What I look at, I'm looking at the positive here. The positive here, he made the listing. He made the listing in a vital game, because let me show you the situation at hand so you can understand what I'm talking about. All right. So before this, they were on 44 with 31 played. All right. Royal was actually on 63. So Royal, they're trying to push for the topper level, the Champions League, the Europa League spots. All right, yes. So as you can see, Genk is on 71. USV, USG, I should say, they pushed out very strong. They're on 69. All right, so Royal Antwerp, they needed that 3 points to keep pace with USG, because Royal Antwerp, as what the coach said, is definitely one of the best teams, and at least surely one of the best defensive teams. As you could see, they conceded only 26 goals, so it's not easy to go there and even score against them, and they scored 57. So they are scoring at the higher clip with all other teams, and they are conceding less than anybody else. Surprising, they are a few points short of the top. All right, so Royal Antwerp was not an easy team coming in. All right, anyway, so they needed that game to go their way to get themselves at least to 47, because 47 would have put them in the spot of Charleroi, even though Charleroi has had a game in hand and they are on 47, but that would have even pushed the pace, and that would have put them in a European spot in the 8 range to fight for a European spot and keep on pushing with a few more games to spare. And the fact that they still kept him on the roster, it tells you that they do see some future for him, and that comes in a lot of ways, because what I saw, if he could improve what I saw here. Because as you could see here, this guy, he got injured, he came off. He's definitely one of the best players. He is one of the best players. Dino Otik, he's definitely one of the best players. Very small. And some of these guys, they looked big on the screens, but they are very small in real life. Because he is like a tiny midget. No disrespect. Let me see what they list him as, because they list him as 1 meter 68. 168 centimeters, and that makes perfect sense, because he is very, very tiny. Yes, I saw him. He's very, very tiny. 168 centimeter there. So was not surprised at all. Very, very tiny, but he's a skillful personnel. So what they did now, for me, I saw the same shape. Because remember, guys, before this came out, I never had the chance to look at anything in the stadium, because the internet was not good inside there. And I saw the same thing with him playing behind 2 wide strikers. Because what they were trying to do, they were trying to close off the gap of Antwerp billing inside the middle. Because Antwerp had some very good player. That boy, number 14 named Stengs, he is not normal. Obviously, some of his passes was off on the day, but I'm telling you, he's not normal. Very, very good player. The man play like he has eyes in his head back. Every single time they were trying to hold on to him, he keeps on passing them. And I'm talking about he's telegraphing how he's going to pass them. That's how he was dealing with them. All right. So if 53 touches in the game, accuracy on the pass is 14 of 26 according to right here. Key passes, 2 key passes in this game. All right. His long passes, 1 of 3. Let me see. Oh, I would work it out now. If it's 26, I think he had way more touches than this 14. I don't know how they registered 14, but he had way more touches because when I saw them registered 40 had for Janssen, I'm saying, but Janssen, he never touches the ball like him because I'm looking at all of his touches and he was the one pushing the pace every single time. Dribbles, okay, yeah, dribbles are 7 and he was successful 5 times. His duels 6 of 12 and 0 of 2 here. Last position 28 times out of 53. 2 fouls and 1 was fouled here and 1 interception. All right, so his dribbles, as what I said, he has eyes in the back of his head. The man was just walking past the midfield, walking past the midfield. Very good player, very good player. All right, yes, but anyways, that is for Royal Antwerp. Let me move on to Cercle Brugge. All right, so as you can see, they're using 3 out there, 3 out there. Number five, he had a horrible time up against Michelanger. Even though Michelanger, he was wasteful in the first half, he was still killing him. At one point, he literally took him down. Luckily, they called it offside because it would have been maybe a red card. He couldn't live with him. The skill set of Michelanger was complete different level for him. But I don't like that this type of player, Michelanger. I think he's too laid back. He's too laid back, and he could have pushed it. He only played 45 minutes because he just literally act like he never wanted to be here. You know, I don't know if he's bigger than the league or something, but let me see this because I don't know why he's acting like that. The man act. All right, so he played started 21, so he started majority of the games, minutes per game, 70, 2 team of the week, 5 goals, and 1 assist. Should have way more than this man because he's too much of a talented player. As you can see, market value 6 million, so it's higher than other places. Talented player, man, but he's too laid back. Yes, too laid back, and he exposed Boris a lot. He had a poor game, and he looked like he was slightly injured after early on in the game. Early on in the game, he looks like he was going to get substituted. That's the first time Tarick Ximines warmed up. So if they sent you to warm up at that point when they had that situation, it tells me something. It tells me that they're using him as an industrial player that they expect him to play anywhere. You get me? He can play on the right back, the right back position, right wing back position, and he can also play as a 10 or a wing forward. All right. The only position I don't see him playing is a sole striker because you have the number 9 that came on. It looks like that is his job. Once they're gonna play a full upfront striker, it's going to be the number 9 because he's big and strong. He is big and strong. The number 9. That is Kelvin Denke. He is big and strong, and he pushed the number 51 from that is Paco from Antwerp. He pushed them hard in the little time that he spent on the pitch. So it tells me that he is their original number 9. So I think once they're going to go one striker, so once they can play more fluid, in like expand on a team, or I would put it now, once they're trying to pop midfield and have a lone strike up there, he's going to always be the starter. As you can see, 20, I never had to look at it. I know that he's the main starter. 30 games this season, started 25, 76 minutes, 3 teams of the week, 8 goals, and 7 assists. So I knew that he was the main man. The way he plays, it tells you the level of the player. All right, you can just look at them and know who is the main players for the team. So for him, I don't think Ximines can take his game. Pretty much none at all, because the type of player he is. If they're going to give Ximines a play, he has to be a wing forward thing. But the good thing is we saw that they're playing wing forwards overall. All right, so they started in a big tough game. They started with two strikers, so it tells me. And at this point, he is rated 2.5 million on Soccer Sofa. So it tells you that he's a quality player, and he's 22 years old, but he is big. He is big. He is big. Yes, and he is big man, big man, big. So yeah, so I think out of all of that, Attic, Vanut, um Attic Vanuk and those two individuals up here, Oyasi, Ada, I think it's possible. The shiny, let me not say shiny looking guy, but I think it's possible. I like what he offers, but I think with Tyree getting more advanced and stronger, I think after that, he could push some of them, but he needs more time. He needs a lot. He needs more time to fit in, know about these streets, because you don't get game in these games unless people know that you can manage it. All right, you don't get games until people know, unless people know you can manage it. So good start. He's on the bench this time around, and these players are going to push him. That's one thing. These players are going to push him to be even better, a better version of himself. Attic got injured. I'm going to check to see what level of injury he has, because that is even a better chance for Ximines to be up the ladder one more time with a next injury. And he's definitely one of the main players. He was one of the creators. This player right here, Gabo, no, Boya, he is a player. He's not going to stop. He's going to run, and cause all sorts of problem. I think he has the assist. He was the one. Yeah, man. He was the one that had the assist, man. Turning in midfield. He was the only live wire dropping deeper and causing problems in midfield, and then pushing comeback in the forward level. So that is a quality player there, and he's dropping deep, and he's comfortable going deep to attack and start the attack. His team is struggling inside midfield. He drops in midfield and pick up and come back in the forward line to assist the play. So quality player, man, quality player. So more injuries. Not saying I'm wishing for people to be injured, but more injuries. So it just keeps him in the loop. And this is a system that I do think he's going to play in more than anything else, because as you realize, they don't have a fullback. They don't have a fullback playing. When they're using two up front, they don't use any fullbacks. Alright, so it's a 3-4-3 or a 3-4-1-2 system. I would class it as a 3-4-1-2 system. They don't have any fullback. They have the midfield flooded. Alright, yes. So I think he could play in this. He could play where Ugo playing. Where Ugo playing right here. Summers playing right here. Summers is a player that will run the entire damn day. All right, he's fit like a tank. All right, so Summer, and he has a 6 year. All right, so he's fit like a tank. So Summer, these are two positions he could play in, and then he could play in any one of these. So he has 5 positions in the system that he could play. So that is good. That is definitely good. Based on what I have actually assessed. The speed of play now, the speed of play, I would say it's slightly of a concern, because the speed of play is fast. So it will take a little while in those big games for him to get up to that speed. I don't see him jump up to that speed as yet. It's going to take a little while for him to work harder, because I'm telling you, Janssen and those guys, they don't give you a break. You are a striker and you have to be deep in your half, working. But the good thing is, he plays as a fullback, he plays as a midfielder, and he plays as a striker. So that keeps on helping him flourishing. But the intensity that they play at, I think I think that's the one thing I am almost sure he's gonna struggle. He's gonna struggle with the speed of play. Yeah, remember, Antwerp is a team that brought Tottenham at home, and really pushed them to the end with it. Everybody will say Tottenham is Tottenham, but really and truly, if Tottenham plays majority of these teams, Tottenham beat the brakes off them. And Antwerp is a team that once you go there. A lot of top European teams go there, and they do struggle. So if you go there, you're the crowd, the atmosphere, you're not going to score goals, and you're going to crumble under your boots. Believe me. All right. Yes. So it's a very hard place to go. But as we said, we're focusing on Ximines and what he could do, and I do see some impressive things there, and the system of the coach and the style of the coach, I like it. I think they will give him opportunity. I like what I saw from them. They will give him opportunity. All right, let me try and get some of the comments in. Would love to see Baily and Gray on the wings in the Gold Cup. Well, in the Gold Cup, you never may know, because if Tarick Ximines get some game time in this team and do well, I think you have to start ask if obviously, you're not going to put him in the main starters or the main selection, but with what um, we saw from what's his name again, around the back, you have to push this youth out there too as well. If he keeps on improving and learning and learning and learning. Remember, that's in the summer, so if he keeps on learning, you never may know. You have to start ask the question, because Brown looks very shaky for the national team. So if this youth keeps on improving in this level, yeah, it's possible. Lovelace, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Guys, let me see. If me see any 6 likes on the video again, you know, so I'm done with you. Because this the thing, 6 likes. All right, let me see now. Let me look again now. How much people they here? They said 80 people they here, and we have 40 likes. People not be a bad minded thing. All right, yeah, man. Villa in a good spot. Yes, they are in a good spot, because it's always good to get the points and then fight to get out there. Big up yourself, Lansley. How you doing, man? Hope all is well with you and the family. Martin Baker. Big up yourself, Jamaican Guna. How you doing, man? Massive respect. Demar Gray. Gray play in Gold Cup. I don't know, and I'm not going to answer any one of those questions, because I don't know. I've heard Demar Gray will be here for this match that played the other day, and he was not here. And then I heard the guy said he never started his papers. That's Ian, and Ian is not a liar. I don't know him to be a liar. So I want to not go into those conversations, because the last time I heard, it was the coach of his database, and he will announce the players them that will be here. So why are we going back down the same route of saying players coming? And these are the same people that said we should move away from that, because the coach have this in their hands. So why are we going back down that? We have enough things to talk about. I'm not going to go down that journey of no Demar Gray. If he comes to Jamaica, I would be over the moon, but I can't report on something that I don't know of. All right, yes. Being on the bench in a very good league is a accomplishment itself. Well done. Yeah, man, but Umzo, I have to give you more stories on how I think he could break in. Kenel Richard said Ximines can take his place if he uses the thing Jamaica is known for, speed. That is the reason Jamaicans are no, but tell you what, Kenel Richards, I think speed, I think your brain works more in these leagues than the speed, because I saw look at Stengs. He has good turn of pace, don't get me wrong, he has good turn of pace. That is 100% true, but his brain's working more than anything else, and he was a top player in the game. Top player. Vincent Janssen, he was a top player in the game, and he's using his brains. He's between 2 defenders, and none of them can't take him off the ball. None of them. At no time. Every single time, for the entire time he spent on the pitch before he got substituted, he was in the right position, turning the defenders. Every single time. You get me? So football, your brain, Kennel, if you go in this and say you're going to use a Jamaica known for, you're not going to be a good footballer. You get me? Because if you're going to use speed, you're not going to be a good footballer. I'm telling you. You need more than that. Which position is Ximines best at? I don't know, I think he's just a hybrid player at this point, that the coach might see him in a different role, and he believes he's good at a different role. So he has to just keep on learning, and then maybe a year time from now, they will figure out where he truly lies, Or maybe he will improve at a position where the injury comes in the team. That's how it's going to work. You get me? Because if an injury comes at fullback, like how we saw Boris got injured in the defensive department, maybe he goes into that queue and get a run out there. You get me? Yes. I was very impressed with the speed of play in that game. Oh my God. Boss Thomas, you want to be there by yourself and see it for yourself. This Jamaican team is getting harder to pick, JD. Yeah. 100%. Sac passe. Oh, you doing, man, Jason? Hope all is well with you and the family, man. All right. Big up, big up. All right. So we have DJ Gigs. Bless up yourself, man. Hope all is well with you and the family. Mr. United. Oh, you doing, man? Yeah, man. I wouldn't be in a rush to push Ximines in the national team. In my opinion, he needs to cement himself in his club team. No, I don't think he needs to cement himself in his club team. If he becomes a regular in the first team, like around the bench and everything, and you can see that he could add something for the team, and we don't have a right back. You get me? We have Lambakisa. I would put, if I see him, if I keep on going to these matches and he improves and in his defensive duties, and I believe that he could go there, I would have put him there over Brown. Brown get a lot of opportunities, to be honest. But I would agree with you not to push him anywhere. But I'm just telling you the level of the league. If he can stay in the team, if he can stay in the team, he should be getting respected like everybody else to get called for the national team. I am very sorry. If he can stay in the team, in the Belgian Pro League, he should be called for the national team, or at least be in the mix. Even if he's just being a bit part player and be in the first team. Yes, I don't think Brown is that worldly of a player for me to say that nobody can go above him. And that man barely have good games at Jamaica, man. You get me? Yes. So if a man doing good, we have to give him credit. All right? Yes. I wouldn't. Yes. So Richards, I agree with you. I agree with you. But I'm just saying that I can't cast people away. If you make it in the main team, you remember I said a few things. If you make it in the main team, and you're in and around the team, not starting, but just to make it in the main team, and every single time you're like the first, second, or third change off the bench, and you come in, you're getting your 40 and 50 minutes. Maggie never played for Cassiopen and made the national team. So why would it a next man can do better than Maggie but would not get an opportunity in the national team? Worst off if you have a position that you're not getting enough game time, enough quality performances in. I want to say that is good enough for me. Keep him in the attacking. He don't look good in defense. Probably CDM. I like Brown. I think he gets nervous playing the top players like Master Pinnock. And so if you get nervous playing football, Colin Quest, that not sure you say you need you need to go a rehabilitation class. You can't say the next man get nervous in football. You're playing football for your life. And you're going to tell me the man get nervous and then you will still keep him in the team. No, man. Dexter Lambakisa would be the first choice as a defender now, and anybody performs. If Wes Harding performs, he gets in over him. If Ximines performs attacking wise, and you see him tracking back and doing his defensive duties, and then you believe that you would trust in him to come back and do a job, then you pick him. You get me? Because that's a higher league. I don't think that the MLS is better than the Belgian league. I don't think so. I think it. I want to think that the MLS, the Belgian league is better than the MLS. Yes, I think the Belgian league is better than the MLS people. All right, and it might not be close. I was watching Dexter Lambakisi versus Everton. Dexter is above that level. Wolves need to put him. Yeah, man. I never put down. I have always rated Dexter highly. And I think everybody rates Dexter highly. Umza said, I will put anybody over Brown. But no, but I don't want to come here and say he's over Brown already. I just said, if I'm telling you what I saw from his team, and I would say a player would get picked because it don't look like these mans have any favoritism. You get picked based on how you're training and how you're playing, and they have all statistical report on everybody for everything. All right, so I do believe that if he gets picked to start regular, that should be good enough for you to put. You should give him a look in. All right, we're not gonna say forcing the team, but give him a look in because it's not an easy league for you to get any game at all. All right, you don't see MLS team a beat up Premier League team, and believe me, if you go to Antwerp and all you own like that, it's an honor to do what they did, you know. Yeah, they definitely showed no fear. Yeah, no fear at all. They went out there and tried their best. Obviously, Antwerp was slightly the better team based on what I saw. Even when the goal scored, Antwerp had around 3-4 opportunities to score. Let me get the stats here. Hopefully it's accurate. All right. Big chances missed. They said 2 big chances created, 1 big chance missed here. All right. I do see more half chances, around 4 or 5 half chances in the first half alone. 4 or 5 half chances. As you could see in the first half, when they took the lead, they had 6 shots, 3 on target, and 1 block in that same half. All right, and they created 1 big chance and they missed that big chance, whilst they have like 3-4 half chances. And I would say at the same time, Cercle had around 2 half chances in the first half, and then the second half it was definitely a better. They turned up the tempo. So 7 shots. The 7 shots in the second half for Cercle Brugge was not they start Antwerp started to free up a little bit more. They had already gotten the lead, and they decided, okay, let me sit off a little bit and and then that's how it goes. And the defenders start dropping off, and Allowell start dropping off to get a range pass and stuff back to Gyrano Kerk over the left hand side. Because at one of the time he got even hit in his face after taking down a ball, and he's very small as well. You know, smaller than what I first thought. You know. Yes, and I don't want anybody to tell me that I am what 5 foot. That is not real. Some of these mans are legitimate 5 foot. Very small man. JD, even you can play. No, I can't play. JD, the MLS is rated higher, number 6. No, the MLS is not better than Belgian Pro League, bro. I don't believe that. You know, I don't believe that. Will Ximinies take Corey place? I'm not sure. I just believe that he has to work himself in this team. And what I saw, I like. I like when players do their thing. Based off, you get the chance and you take it. You know. Let me not say that because some of these players actually watched the stream. Brown needs to work harder. Yeah, man, he needs to work harder. 53 likes, just pulling in JD. Yeah, man, them a style with thing. We have 38 minutes and 53 likes. We're done with this, man. Big up yourself, Richie Royal Production, the man that's on a permanent vacation. You know, every day the man are flexing on the gram. You know, I can't live such life. Watching that game and seeing the level of competitiveness, as long as he keeps making the bench, tells me that the coach sees something in him. Yes, man, I don't believe that he has to make the team every week and he has to be cementing. No, we are putting too much. I think the league is good enough for the kid to make the bench and be on the bench for him to get a look in. All right? Yes. No, I'm not. I never said it. What you think of the kid? He looks like a nice person. He looks like a person that's trying hard, and I think this new style of the kids them going overseas, it helps Jamaica's reputation. Because based on my knowledge of around 4 or 5 of my people in the same bracket that went overseas, played football, most of us, and stories that I've heard from bigger players that left go overseas, we tend to be hard to deal with personnels coming from Jamaica on a regular basis. So the fact that we have new core of players, that makes it easier to deal with. And I saw how the players them deal with him. Nobody acts like he's beneath them, because I went to other places and I saw other Jamaicans, and it's like they don't have this good good cohesion with the other teammates. I clearly saw that these guys like him. So even if he's not on their level as yet, they saw him as a normal person. They like him as a person. You understand me? I think I saw that more in him with the teammates them than bigger ballers. I won't say they're the bigger ballers, but we had the stigma of people struggling to like Jamaican people, aside from the jokes and the jovial part, but the behavior part. So I think these youths that's going overseas are better representations of Jamaica. So they are more, they can fit in, they try to learn more, you know. So I like that. I like that more than anything else. You know, obviously, your football skills has to be up there. That is true. But I like that they're fitting in with people a little bit more. I do respect that more than anything else. Yeah. So that's what I like, Richie. It looks like they're taking care of him, and they want him there. It's not like the other bad man them. Well, you know our style. We're not taking a talk from nobody now. We are run things. Them something then. Me not see them you to have the same belief like that in them. They have more of the I'm taking my chance. I'm gonna stay ready and stay hungry. Anytime the opportunity comes, I'm gonna take it, because look at yesterday. I watched that. I'm gonna show you how football is different here, and it's not because of the cold. I watched a JPL game. How much time you guys watch JPL games? How much time you saw the personnels them warm? I know Jamaica's weather is different, but how much? Alright, if you watch the MLS, how much time you saw them warm up per game, like rotation warm up per game? Because I've watched it, and I I, I think like they were warming throughout the entire 90 minutes. The entire 90 minutes they were warming up. But obviously in pairs. So I thought that maybe his a queue of personnels warmed up like 7 to 8 times. So maybe like the rotation was heavy. You understand me? So you see, that's a mental thing, That's a mental thing, to show you. You get me? So you're not there, even if the player not on the field, the player is always active doing something. And when you're warming, they have they have coaches there, watching how you're warming, because they want to see if you're giving off attitude, or they want to see if you're doing what they say they send you out there to do. You get me? For you to stay ready. And I'm saying, wow, this is nice, because they are warming up, and people out there taking analysis. They're analyzing them warming up, how they're doing it, and if everything is working right, and which position they need to go in, and how much, what level they need to be at before they do go in that position as well. So they don't just jump to make the substitution at that time, and I like it, because I'm saying, yeah, this is something different from what I saw, at least on the TV, in the JPL. That is something different. So that is something that he's learning. So even not being on the pitch, you're still learning things. Believe me. You get me? You're getting fit at 1000%, and you're learning more things. All I say, the more pro coaches get these boys at a younger age, work out better for all of us. Well, let's see, let's see. All right, let me see. We need more youth for bus competition. Would be good to get better performances from our first team. I think you have to work hard. You think you have to work hard, I think you have to work hard. So let me change over. What the hell? Let me change over. So yeah, based off that, it was a good experience, and I think He learned a lot. Hopefully, hopefully, that's a second. That's a second team. That's a second team. So that simply means that maybe his jersey will be out. So if his jersey is out, I'm going to try and buy it. Yeah, but I would have to check first. You get me? Because remember I said any one of these guys make it. If Whisper make it to the first team, I will go to England as well. I will go to England and I will go to that game as well. All right? Yes, I promise you I will do that. Richie have to fund me. Richie have to fund me. If we Whisper make the first team, Richie have to fund me 5 jerseys. You understand me? I am going to try and get a few jerseys myself for Ximines if he keeps on making the list. Remember, we said that, we said that once the guy make the first team, we have to get a few jerseys. People said they're going to give me things. For people in the chat said they're going to buy jerseys as well. So we said 5 jerseys per each one of these kids making the main team. All right, yes. And Ximines should not be less than Whisper just the same. He should be up there just like Whisper. So we're going to try and see if we can get 5 jerseys once it is out on sale. So 5 jerseys. So if Ximines is hearing, you need to give some jerseys away to the people them. Yes. And for the people that say they're gonna pay their money, yes. I know for Whisper, you will have more people ready to donate jerseys. It's okay. But if you're in the chat and you want to donate jerseys, once it's on sale, I am not sure as yet. I've checked the site. I don't see it on my site. I'm gonna recheck it again. Let me see if I can get it again. Because that is the second that is a second, what you call it, game, yeah, second game. So let me see if we can get the jersey. All right, so this is the website. All right, so where's the jersey? Where's the jersey? Where's the jersey? All right, web shop. All right, that's good. So let me see if I can get it. JD, you supporting all high performers. Good to see. Yeah, man. But we said that. But I said that here. All right. So let me see. Check out the clothes them. All right. Let me see. All right, so competition clothing, training clothing. All right, so let me see if it's in it. All right, it looks like I have to just buy that and then try to yeah, I like the black. Let me show you guys which one you guys like. Which one you guys like more than anything is the black and green one. This is the home replica kit. The replica kit is for $65. The official shirt, 2022-2023, $100. All right, replica kit for adults, 75. But it makes no sense to buy the one for 75 euros, and it's a replica. You basically buy the original one. The material will be a little bit different. The sponsor is copper. The sponsor is copper, and then you have the white one, the replica kit, and where's the original for it? The official jersey. Let me pull it up to make you see it better. This one is nice, extra large. They only have extra large in it. Personalize your shirt. Enter your name and back number. Okay, so you can just easy well put the 47, and then I put. All right. But guys, I am not going to be buying no personalized shirt for nobody because I'm not. I'm buying personalized shirts from only myself. All right. Yes, that's it. Only two. Only want too much. One spends. Big of yourself. Thanks for being here. Yes. So guys, we're not going to pass the hour, I know. We have 12 more minutes. As I said, get involved. Let me know which one of the shirts you guys like more than anything else. You have the white, and you have, I think the white is nice, but the green and black, I think the white can wear if I'm going out. You can wear it go like sporting, like the games. I would wear the white to the games. The green and black one, that's just like the camera. I can wear that one for the camera. So I think I'm going to take the white one. So let me put the white one right here. White official. So So that's the one that I'm gonna get, and I will pay the extra, plus 1750, for the one again. So that's 117.50. That's not bad. Um, Best of Christmas, how you doing, man? We need a stronger PR department in the JFF. Imagine many were not aware of Lowe's 50th game. Okay, well that is a part of life. That is a part of life. Christmas, how you doing, man? Massive respect. All right. Yeah. So that's what I'm working with. I'm gonna try and get that one. So I'm not gonna hold you guys up. Let me just chop it off here. We'll link up next time. As what we said, we'll link up next time. I just wanted to share that with you. The Leon Baily situation, we clear that up, and also the Ximines situation, like oh he would get into that team. You get me? It's good that I got a first-hand experience on it. If we could get, I don't know which other player that made it this out of the U20s that I should go and watch. Whisper was not a part of the U20s, but because you guys um, would always start me to go and do that, I will go and do that one. And I need to go to England, so if he could make the main team, I would definitely do that. I don't know which one of the other kids. Douglas, no, Malachi Douglas. No, no, no. What's the next guy name, man? Don't. What's the next guy, man? The midfield guy. The midfield guy that was actually starting. What's his name again, man? Forgot his name. Where is he playing? I will get that kid name and see how far it is. So let me know in the comment section, guys. Let me know in the comment section about that kid. All right. Yeah. So yeah, man. Big up, big up, big up, big boss. All right. So we're pretty much out a year, you know. We're pretty much out a year because we completed everything. I just wanted the kid name, but it looks like nobody remember that kid's name. You know, he played in a U20, man. I don't know. Forgot that guy name, man. And he went. He was not one of the better performers still. You know. He plays midfield, attacking midfield. I forgot about him, man. Uh, I'm gonna get his name. All right, so guys, take care of yourself. We did 51 minutes. I think 51 minutes is very good. If you just come in, make sure you're on 17,800. 17,895 million. Yeah, Duncan Mackenzie. Thank you very much. I would put in that kid name, look at a few things, and then we can talk. So people, hopefully I'm on 60,985,000 likes when we are done. So take care of yourself. Happy holidays. Hope all is well. And Umza, hope you're enjoying France and hope you're enjoying your French lesson, your French food, and your French life. All right, peace out. Take care. Bye bye.